Okay, my love, so let us start this video. So for primer, I'm gonna be using this tool right here, and this side of my face is gonna be the high end, and this side of my face is gonna be the drugstore side. So it's the baby skin primer and the Smashbox photo finish primer, which is the oil-free version. I'm gonna apply it as I regularly would with my fingers. This is almost gone. And then the other side, I'm of course not gonna use the same hand. I need to say that they don't have the same consistency. This one is more silicone-y. The other one is more like smooth. I don't know how to describe it, but it feels like cookie dough. I forgot to say I did my eyebrows off camera because I don't have a dupe for that. So yeah, you've seen me doing that 110 times already, so I'm not gonna do it again. So let's go to the eyes, and what a surprise. I'm using the Modern Renaissance by ABH, and I'm using the Wet n Wild All Natural palette. I love these two palettes. You've seen me use them 110 times already, but I'm gonna use them for this video as well. The colors I'm gonna be using this palette, I'm gonna be using the purple shade, which is the light purple shade, which is this one right here, and the purple shade from this palette, which is this one right here, the light purple one. I think they look pretty similar, so that's the ones that I'm gonna use. And for the lid color, I'm gonna go, I think, all matte for this one, and I'm gonna use this light cream shadow right here, and then I'm gonna use the light cream shadow from this one as well. I'm gonna go first with this one right here from the Wet n Wild palette, and I'm gonna put that on my crease with a, what's it called, with a blending brush. And then I'm gonna do the same for the other eye with the ABH palette, that light purple shade. The next color that I'm gonna use is the lid color. I'm gonna use this one right here, which is a BH Cosmetics 141 shaded brush, and I'm gonna use the light cream shade over my lid. I'm just gonna clean that brush in with the Anastasia palette and use that cream shade on this side of my face. I'm gonna pack the darker shade. I'm gonna pack it with this one right here from the same Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and I'm gonna use the warm taupe with a little bit of cypress, just a little tiny bit, so the shades match better. And then I'm gonna go in again. I think I'm gonna use the flat side of the brush, and that's what I'm gonna use to bite the shadow. Okay, that's better. Just right here on the outer corner of the eye, and then blend it. So now let me clean this brush. I'm gonna do the same for this eye. I'm gonna take that brown shade from the Wet n Wild palette and pack it right here. See how this one is a little bit darker? So now I'm gonna go back with that blending brush, and I'm gonna take that light purple shade from the Wet n Wild palette, and I'm gonna blend this a little bit upwards. And then the same with the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, that light purple shade. Now we're gonna go in with foundation, and we're not done with the eyes yet, but we're just gonna move on. So for foundation, I'm gonna use the MAC Prolongwear foundation on this side, and I'm gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me for this side right here. And I hope the shades match. I'm gonna use this foundation brush by BH Cosmetics, and it's the number 135, and it's like a kabuki type of brush. I'm gonna put the foundation right on top of it. Out of the face, I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Foundation brush. This one doesn't have a pump, so I'm just gonna put it on my hand, on the back of my hand. I think that's more than enough. They're definitely not the same color, and they're not the same coverage either. Like, I feel like the Maybelline one has better coverage than the MAC one. Like, what? Let's just move on, and I'm gonna use for concealer the MAC Prolongwear on the high-end side and the Maybelline Fit Me for the drugstore side. I'm gonna put the concealer on the back of my hand because it also has a pump. It pumps out a lot of product. Let me just tell you. I'm gonna use this BH Cosmetics 138 brush. Okay, so judging by what I'm looking at, I like the drugstore side much better. I feel like it has much more coverage than the high-end side, which is a surprise. Let's continue with the eyes. I'm gonna take this flat brush right here, which is by e.l.f. and it's an eyeliner brush. I'm gonna use it for my lower lash line, and I'm gonna take, first of all, warm taupe with a little tiny bit of Cypress Umber, which is that brown shade right here. Just a little bit of that. I'm gonna put it, and then I'm gonna do the same for the other eye with that brown, light brown shade. With that blending brush, I'm gonna take the light purple shade, and that's what I'm gonna do to blend out that harsh line. And then from the Anastasia palette, I'm gonna use Bon Fresco. So now that that's done, I'm just gonna highlight my inner corners. Use the Anastasia brush with, you know, that tinier one. I'm gonna take the lightest shimmer shadow from the All Natural palette, and I'm gonna take that and put it right on the inner corner of my eye, and also on my brow bone. And then for the higher side, I'm using Vermeer, which is that light shimmer shadow. Okay, to finish up the eyes, I'm gonna use my Maybelline the Falsies mascara. This is a new one. And for the high-end side, I'm using the Clinique High Impact mascara, which is my favorite one. She's out. This one is in very black, by the way. Now the Clinique mascara on the other eye. I'm gonna set my face and I'm using the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in transparent, and I'm just setting my whole face with this one because I don't have a high-end powder yet. And this is the BH Cosmetics 133 brush. I love this brush. I'm also gonna use the same bronzer. I'm gonna use the one from this face palette by Profusion, and I'm gonna use this bronzer right here, which I love to death. This BH Cosmetics 137 brush. Take a little bit of that. Just bronze up my face. The last step is gonna be blush. Well, not the last step. This is not the last step. I'm lying. And for the high-end side, I'm gonna use the MAC blush right here. It doesn't have a name, I'm sorry. I'm gonna find a similar color and link it below. And then I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild Color Icon blush for this side of the face. I think those are very similar colors. And these are the highlighters that I have here. The Becca Shimmery Skin Perfector, and I'm gonna use it for the high-end side. And I also have the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter, and this is in Opal, and this one is Precious Petals. I think these are very, very similar colors. So that completes the look. Now for setting spray, I have the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray for the high-end side, and for the drugstore side I have the Wet n Wild setting spray, the photo focus setting spray. I always leave lips for the last step. I'm gonna use the Kylie Cosmetics matte lipstick in the shade Cocoa K for this side, and then I'm gonna use the Revlon Ultra HD one for this side. As you can see, they're not the same color, but they're liquid lipsticks, so they're gonna dry down to a matte lipstick, and they're very similar pink colors. This is the high-end side, and this is the drugstore side. Beautiful. So I'm gonna update you guys in about 6 hours how both sides are holding up, and we're gonna put them to the test to see which side holds better on this really oily skin. Okay guys, so it's been 6 hours since I put my makeup on, and we're gonna right now update this makeup, how it has held on through the day, and I'm gonna give you my final. This side right here is the drugstore, and this side was the high-end. I think that the oil production of my whole face has been the same for both sides. I think that the makeup has held on pretty well. However, I do think that most of the makeup on this side of my face has completely disappeared. I feel like the bronzer and the blush are completely gone. However, the highlight is still there, and the eyeshadows you can still see, but they're not as visible as this side of my face. As you guys can see, like, they're still there, but this side right here, I can still see the bronzer, I can still see the blush, and I can still see the highlight. But on this side, I think it has completely melted off my skin. So my final thoughts, this time high-end side has won. I'm gonna give this side a thumbs up because of the face. However, I do think that the lipstick right here, I have a dent on my lower lip, but on this side it still looks pretty good. The foundation on this side is fine. The eyeshadows are still like very popping. Since this video is about which side holds on better, and you know, high-end versus drugstore, I still have to have a winner. So my winner for this one is the high-end side. But the Mega Glow highlight, amazing. The Revlon lipstick, amazing. And the Wet n Wild eyeshadows, they are still amazing. I'm sorry, drugstore, high-end won this time. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you on my next one very soon. Bye.